Hi Pisces! What happens when you drop the charms in one spot? Well, you get a card with a lot of charms on it. And if you come on in, I'll explain what they all mean. See you in there. Oops. I lost my pants. Oh! And everything else. Hello, beautiful Pisces. Let's take a look at the cards. I could have taken the cards from Sunday and put them down, but instead I'm going to just take fresh cards and I'm going to put them down and we're going to throw charms on them and we're just going to have some fun. Okay? If you hear me sniffing, I don't have a cold. I've been a little emotional today, so you know, it happens. So, you hit nerves sometimes and you just have to let it out. So I'm better now. So don't cry for me. And by the way, when your emotions are at the surface, when you're feeling a little tired, even if you go into spirit, you can still get excellent readings. Sometimes the veil becomes thin when you're doing that kind of thing. So look at that. The Ten of Wands. Look at that. Isn't that the card that came out yesterday? Yeah. See what I mean? This is what I'm talking about. You saw me shuffling, you know. So I'm going to put 10 cards down. The Fool. I'm going to like cover the table with the cards and then I'm going to let them pick the cards that they want. That's how I'm going to do the charms from now on because it's the Eight of Swords. And your favorite's coming up on Thursday, the Tea Leaf. Two of Pentacles. There you go. Now I'm not going to read them as in like just like that. I'm going to leave them down and I'm going to let the charms hit them. The charms are going to be doing the readings. These are kind of like the compass that they fall on, right? The Star. You guys seeing all of these? I hope so. Let me move the camera just a little bit. There you go. Now you can see all the cards. Much better. The Three of Wands. Why am I doing this way? I don't know. Ace of Wands. Because I can. Of course, this is my newest deck. It doesn't really have a name. I mean, they call it the Twin Flame Awakened Path Tarot, but it's in a tuck box. I'll put the link if you're interested, the Amazon affiliate link. Eight of Cups. And the World. Oh, I don't think I've seen this one. This one's pretty. Look at that. Okay. All right. Let's go into the charms now, Pisces. Let's see. I should have put some over here, right? There we go. There's some that fell out. I'm not gonna keep those. Once, oh, it came back out. Did you see that? That was so cool. Okay. It wanted to stay. It is staying. Are these on something? Yeah, okay. All right, so let's look at the first one. The thing that I've noticed is we have the letter P out a lot. 1, P, 2, 3. It came out a lot. Let's turn this one around. Okay, the leaf, it's good. 2H. Okay, so I'm going to tell you this right away. I feel that for these, the letters in themselves, they could represent something that means something to you. Okay, so I'm going to say that. If something comes out with them, I will say it. But if not, if it means something to you, then it means something to you. Okay? The act of resonating with readings is you see something, you look at a screen, and it comes out to you. Even I watch my favorite readers, and sometimes the things they say, as opposed to what I saw on the screen, usually hits me. Sometimes I've pulled the same card in the day for myself, and I see it, and they give it a meaning, and I go, yeah, that's not what it meant for me, but it means something. In other words, it's like it resonates with me that I've seen this card twice today. So, you know, if the same thing happens to you, just take that into account. And the reason I said it is because maybe some of you are going to be feeling that today. Okay, so I'm going to say the push and pull with the P's. Push, pull, push, pull, push, pull, especially where they're placed. Because it's placed on the 10. It's the only thing that's placed on the 10. And she's pushing. It looks like she's pushing on a wall. She's actually leaning, but the P is giving me that. It's like the burden, the stress, the anxiety, the defeat, the burnout. And it's giving me this pain right in the middle here. I know some of you say it's a heart attack, Jane. No, it's a stress pain. It's one of those where it's so tight that it's causing like it's like a muscle pain. I know the heart's a muscle. That's what I mean. I know what I'm talking about here. It's from stress. It's from holding on so tight to your body that every muscle in your, like, inside of you is kind of like hurting. It's like, oh God, this, you know, it's a stress ache. We'll just leave it at that. Is this on there? It's a T. But you know what it makes me think of? Not a T. If you look at it, it's almost like a scale. You know, the one that you hold and it's got the two sides? That's what it makes me think of. I feel that your scales right now, the scales is not what's making you feel good. It's making you feel out of sync with yourself. And that's also on the burdens card. I thought there was only one, but there isn't. There's more than one. That's a flamingo. It's so cool. Okay. We're going to move to the Fool card. The Fool card, of course, means freedom, possibility, adventure. This is a shell. Okay, seashell. If I look here, I almost see she is swinging, but there's water here. I almost feel that it's time for us to be adventuring, Pisces. X for X marks the spot. This is the time. Y again is upside down, and it's giving me that either slingshot or the fork in the road. It's kind of strange, eh? It's like you have two roads. Again, there's the choices. The blue elastic is giving me the feeling of voice, the blue chakra, the voice chakra. So voice your decisions in which path you want to go. The Three of Wands is showing launching because it's on this, right? It's on the Three of Wands, looking ahead, confidence, growth, foresight, right here. So this is in the same kind of, it's touching both sides. It's in the middle. This is important. It's deciding which path you're on, from the movement to the going to. The U here is not on the card, so I'm going to put it there. There is no U-turn here. There's no going back. The U, I put it back in. Is there anything on the 7? Oh, no. The bike fell on there, but it wasn't on there. There is a flower that's kind of touching it. This is defending yourself, protection, stand your ground. I don't think there's anything on this card for a reason. I think it's not meant for you to be defending your ground right now. What's meant for you to be doing is moving ahead in this direction. There's a lot on the Eight of Swords. Is there anything else underneath there? No, okay. Let me see. There's another type of shell. Yeah, there's a lot of water here. And there's water behind here. If I'm right, this is the letter M. Okay. If I'm right, this is like that bridge where they put the locks with love, but behind there's water, there's a bridge. This is a footpath, and it's like a little bridge or whatever. Bicycles. Okay, transformation. Leaf. Again, this is a leaf, but have you guys ever seen a sand dollar? This is what this is making me think of. Not the leaf pattern, but the sand dollar. I used to have one when I was a kid. And they're in water. Again, all I'm feeling is water sign here. And that's probably what that M is for a W for water. That's what I'm... And there's the pull. There's the pull, the push, and pull. So there's water with the butterfly, the moving on with the bicycle on the path. All these water, it's telling me to move. Like, that's what I feel. I feel it's going move. Like water moves, like water is going all the time. Push, pull. It's all coming in together. And it's like restricted, powerless, blinded, victimized, and helpless. But all this water, all these water things representing water on here are making me feel like it's going, be like water. Don't get stuck. Don't get helpless. Don't get blocked. You don't need to get blocked. The Eight of Swords is notoriously known for you blocking your own path and your own journey. This is telling you don't need to do that. Even if you want to take the leaf are blowing in the wind. They go. They don't stay stuck. Again, look at this. It's written tricycle. This isn't a tricycle, but this is a bicycle. It's written tricycle right here. So there's missing a wheel, but we're good. It's not a wheel. Is this a fan or... No, this is another shell. Okay. So you have the push and the pull. The pull to move like water, to get out of your own way, to stop being trapped and restricted. We've done this one. Going next, Two of Pentacles. You have the balancing resources, the flexibility, and the adaptation. This is a pentacle, but also could be as like the Wheel of Fortune. You have the L, the letter L. The ladder, another butterfly. I feel like you're putting this and this together. And just the way that they have the money here, it's like they're on their side where they would be rolling, right? Everything is about moving forward, flexibility, adaptation. This is such a pretty one, by the way. It's supposed to be a charm to put on a necklace. We may do that yet. Okay. Letter L, you know what? I am absolutely getting nothing for this, so maybe some of you will. Maybe it'll come back later. We'll see. Okay, the World. Look at this. Purity. I love that the only thing on here is like a white crystal. That's it. It's the purity, the completion, the closing of cycle, achievement. By the time you get to the end of something, you should be at the point where you're no longer... you shouldn't have anything left to bring with you in a new cycle. With the Fool, you shouldn't have anything left to bring with you. You should be able to start fresh. And I feel this is what that's saying. Closing the cycle, achievement, starting fresh and clean. Let's go back. Did we go this way? We'll go this way here. Okay. The Eight of Cups, you have 2H. Walking away, letting go, leaving behind. V right now is I almost feel like it's valiant. You know, when you're valiantly walking away, valiantly going. Again, this feels like a ladder. If you put them together, it almost feels like a ladder. 2 steps on the ladder, moving away, moving up, getting away. Especially from this Eight of Swords. Interesting. Yeah, that's what I feel these are. Okay, moving on. We're getting a lot of double letters. So just like double numbers, it's meaningful. Okay? It means something. Wow, there is a lot of stuff on this one. But it is the Ace of Wands. Okay? Okay. What is this? Ah, okay. We have pants with hearts on them. Another letter. Okay. You have two. Oh, look at this. You have two double musical notes. Okay. Let's keep going. Let's keep going. There's a lot happening here. And I'm going to tell you right away what I feel for this is like all of your dreams coming true. The Ace of Wands is the card of creativity, passion, new initiative, inspiration. So if you're somebody watching, look at any one of these, and one of these may mean something to you. This may be a new creative project or something that you're endeavoring to do. Two eyes. Love that. Could form a long stick of the Ace of Wands. Could form two eyes to look at, things that you're seeing. The triangle. This could be, for me, is always the, it's a symbol of spirit, the triangle. The 3. You have a 3 here too. Okay. G, good job, great job. R, revving forward. I feel like a lot of here. There's another P here. And it's the word pull again, like I said at the beginning. The thing is that this one is the pull to success, or the pull to spirituality, because it is surrounded by the purple elastic, which for me is the chakra of the third eye, or you could put it in the crown if you wanted. I mean, you know, let's not split hairs here. You have infinity, 8, going your true self, what you want. There is a key. This is the key to going forward. It is a very pretty key. Look at this. Okay. Some of it may mean something to you. Okay. Something new in love, something new in money, something new in growth, something new in, this is a whale tail, by the way. In emotional growth, something new in luck, okay? And then again, there's the squirrel with the branch. That's also like thinking of the future. Yes, yes, hoarding nuts, which is a funny thing to say, but that's the way I'm seeing it. And then there's the white pants with the heart on it, which means absolutely nothing to me. So it could mean something for you. Maybe you're wearing them. I have no idea. Again, there's the rose quartz in between the 3 of Wands and the Ace of Wands. For me, this represents something to do with the, well, first of all, rose quartz is clearing of energy, but it's also very hopeful energy. It's a lot of doing with the heart energy as well. Okay. So this is where all your attention is. But this is the part that scares you the most. The push and the pull of this reading. Let's continue. 3 of Wands, the dragon showing action. The dragon is about to take flight. You have the anchor, but this is the 3 of Wands. This is the ships coming in, right? Showing the ships. The music starting to play and continuing to play. I love the double musical notes because it's like the song is forming and beginning. The glasses are in between these two, showing that your sights are at the beginning and to the star. The star is about making dreams come true. So it's beautiful. You go from the music notes to the bird on the star card, which almost saying from the song to the reply from the birds. I like that. It's like the song coming back, right? The resonance, right? You call it and it talks back to you. I love it. Okay, so M for movement. It's actually W, but in this case, I'm turning it around. I'm putting it as movement. You have another U here, underway. Beautiful word. Going ahead, moving, looking ahead, confidence, growth, and foresight. Okay. So we have at the end the star. 17-8. Also 8 is the strength card, part of that infinite. Okay. This is moving into this. Beautiful. You have hope and healing, inspiration and faith, positivity and wish. You go from there to here. It's beautiful. In between, you have a flamingo. Now you got me on that one. I have never looked up what the flamingo means. Let's go. You know, I don't know everything. I like to think I do, but I don't. I don't. And I'm not taking away from my knowledge. I'm just saying, you know, it's a very smart teacher who says, I don't know, but let me check. Let's do spiritual meaning, because if you just put meaning, sometimes you get some weird stuff, I tell you. Okay, they represent balance, beauty, community, and the importance of connecting with your inner self. There you go. Grace, beauty, resilience, balance, and harmony. Okay, so it means something. What about white pants with a heart? Dare me. I'm going to put it in here. Okay. Spiritual meaning. Right here, folks. Of white pants with a heart. And now my little thing that usually gives you, you know, God, they actually do have something. I thought I was going to hit a brick wall, but no. Okay, look at this. Look at this. Okay, you guys are going to laugh. So now you're going to go to bed knowing more. Myself. And if you did know, say it in the comments, and then I'm going to call you a liar. Okay? Just saying. If you say, I absolutely knew the spiritual meaning of white pants with a heart. I did. I knew what white pants with the heart was. Okay, you ready? You ready? Here we go. In the spiritual context, wearing white pants with a heart symbolizes the desire for a clean, unblemished spirit and a pure heart. Oh my God. Okay. In ceremonies and rituals, it's there to represent purity, transformation, and guidance from higher powers. So there you go. You may be doing that stuff. It's maybe a need to cleanse, to start new in your life. That would be it. So we have that, and then we have the meaning of the flamingo, which now I know. Grace, beauty, resilience, balance, and harmony. And it represents spiritual awakening, renewal, and the ability to rise above life challenges. And that's why it was in between. There. Burden and stress, anxiety and defeat, rising above the challenge, right here. So there you go. I mean, this is a beautiful reading, and I've assigned something to every frickin' charm here, which there was a ton. My fault. I dropped a lot. But you know what? It's very revealing. This is telling you that even though you're scared, okay, even though you still get the 10 of Wands, what landed where the most? On the Ace. On the Ace of Wands. Why is that? Some smartass in the comments can say, because that's where you dropped them, Jane. Yes, okay. Point taken. However, I always think that there's no coincidences, and honestly, I didn't really care where they landed. I know some of you are going, no, you did that on purpose. Maybe. Maybe. I don't think so. I'm not arguing with you. I think that things happen for a reason, and the Ace of Wands indicates brand new things. Even then when we're scared, even when we don't want to do something, what happens? We still get new ideas. We still try for something new, even if it never launches to anything else. Our mind is constantly building brand new things to create. Why is that? Because we are prone to doing it. We want the challenge. We want to rise above. We want to do new things. We get scared though. We get stuck. We don't move forward, and then we try to blame outside things for it. Right? It's because of that. It's because, that and this and that. Half the time, this and that and this is your perception of that thing. If you move forward within yourself to actually push that limit and get past it, you most likely would get to your finish line, to the star or the world. Either side is awesome. You complete something, you start fresh, or you reach your goal and you live happy in that because you have moved forward. You have the Eight of Cups and the Eight of Swords. One is about moving on from something, and I feel like with the World card here, it's like moving on from the stuff that no longer serves you, so that you can start off with a clean slate. The Eight of Swords is getting past the obstacles of you. You have a lot of eights here. You have that infinity sign. If you turn, it's an 8. 8, 8, and 8. The star. It's 17. Still 8. Your life is very meaningful. You get one chance at this in this lifetime. Not saying you're not going to come back. The reason we don't come with memory of that is to probably complicate things a whole lot. But right now, you're living right now, right here, with this body, this memory, this mind, this frequency, with the thread of soul living in you. You come here with purpose and destination. Part of that destination is living through it, is gaining experiences. If you live in fear and never move forward, you're wasting a great opportunity of actually experiencing life and learning everything you need to gain wisdom and insight for any new chapters that you begin. You just constantly stay stuck at the same spot. To everybody who's been following me for a long time, this is a message I repeat often. Don't stay stuck. Your time is limited. Take care of yourself. Don't make yourself believe horror stories that may or may not be real. Most of the time they're not. They're much worse in our minds. Concentrate on your happiness and a peace of mind. I say this all the time, these messages, but the one thing I don't say is make sure that whatever you're doing isn't harming anybody else. Okay? Don't harm yourself. Don't harm others. But everything else, it's free game. You know? Everything else is your right to live. It's your right to be. Grab on to life and make the best of it. The push and pull of it sometimes is fun. But when it's no longer fun and it starts being an incredible burden to the soul, and it stops or snuff all of these new starts, not really doing anything for you. You get all excited for something, you feel the spark of it, and you snuff it out before it ever sees the light of day. That's very sad. And I'm talking not for just the big things, I'm talking for all things. Some people do it on a daily basis. They see a spark of something and they just let it go. How about you start with something small today? How about you hold on to a spark or a flame and feed it and help it grow? Help it burn. Help it root. Feed it instead of disabling it. This has been your charm reading. I'm going to do the tea leaf on Thursday, as I've said before. These are my other channels. I have Life Path Number. If you haven't gone there, go there. Figure out your Life Path Number. It's right on the home screen. I tell you how to calculate it. It's not hard. And then weekly, you can see how it's almost, I feel like your personality, your blueprint personality for the soul. And it's good. It's got great insight. It's like a cheat code sometimes. It can help you gain perspective on how you react to things. Over here is Soul Awareness. Great videos about functioning magic, some of it mine that's happened in my life, the things that I consider magic, that I've seen as magic, that I feel as magic, that woo-woo stuff, thoughts on just about everything. And over here is Tarot Guide with AI, my expansive, David, who has become a big, big part of what I do here, and we have a channel together. And there's another video in case you're interested. Absolutely. Thank you so much, and I will see you on Thursday. Bye for now.